This starts off here for Paper X. Kang going to be taking that first contact and the first kill. Make it 2. Classic in hand. Quick little upgrade.
And that's Jing and Forsaken. Destroyed. The stun off Smoggy so good.
Instant reaction out towards San. Got fault line pushing them all the way through here. Just them trying to get themselves into the side as well, but the crossfire is too damn good. Divide. Last one standing, run and gun. Kang. That is a dangerous spot to play, and he's just caught the back of someone's head. No one's watching it. All the way through it is Smoggy just taking names away from them. Kang with the follow-up. 4 players fall into horses, left up to Divide with the 4-1 split. Not really a possibility. Kang going for that jump spot. Expending the blades. Wants the kill though. Shotgun in his hand. This is pure disrespect. Desperate for the kill. Pounces on it.
Capable of taking down anyone in the corner.
Oh, well, here's a fight immediately. It's tower pressure. That was the name of the game for Paper X here. Howdong was really caught out of position, but the rifle's still stunned up. Shoot. Enough bullets hitting their mark. Tower is compromised. It is Heat to try and re-clear this one. Did not expect Forsaken to already be up onto that angle. So rifles exchange of the hands here.
But like I said, EDG love to push on the defensive side.
Oh,
and they're
wow.
completely caught Forsaken. There is also another push on the south side of the map. Nobody getting in there. So this is down to a 2v2 where they know the positioning of both attacking players.
It's a series of individual 1v1s. I'm pretty close. Shot fired. Trying to force the fight here. Don't know where the second player is, just in the middle of all of this. Nobody buying time as well for Smoggy to try and get into position, but no kill to be received. A thrifty win for Paper X. Up, fast lane across. What area of the map do they want to play for? Satchel play from Jing, all the way, pathing towards the top, up and around, flashed up onto the side. Chichu could not see it, close to the corner. Howdong will not be able to even it out. He will fall, so massive advantage here for Paper X. Pace being the name of their game, building up some massive ultimates on top of it to play this post plan. This is an important fight to win. With Mindfreak going down, they don't have the orbital strike. Could this still be winnable?
Jing, however, still has nade and showstopper. I don't really see how it...
Hold your tongue here, Josh, please. Fight taken! Kang! You are ridiculous, son. Dash forwards, he knows that he's made the winning moment a potential reality over the top. Jing seeking to even it out and shut it down into the 1v1. Nana Swarm, a defeat of Smoggy. Hoping to force the fight. Divine knows he doesn't need to wide swing it, doesn't need to face it. The util will do the work. Off to the fuse. No chance in hell for Smoggy. Arcade control, they want to try and push them out of tower. Rolling Thunder, nobody is in such a dangerous predicament. There's a Rolling Thunder used in exchange of that. Trying to peel for him. Push back. 4v4 though. Just the kills exchange. They don't actually have space onto the site to try and get this plant down. So Paper X waiting for the util. Now making a play for it. The flash repeat and taking the fight straight up though. Crossfire setup is a little bit too good here for EDG. On point with it.
Paper X not using their timing as the smokes were up.
Yeah, here we go. Almost there.
And now Howdong has orbital strike.
Yeah, important to give away. CGRS being asked to fill in for this roster. Now asked to fight against EDG in a 1v3. Got a hope for the jumping, forcing the fight. Fault line is quite good. Go down. So that's a spike and 40 seconds left. He could take this into a different direction. He's thinking about it. Goes for the noise cut, trying to bait the movement with the rotation. Players are weak.
30 seconds left.
It's just impossible unless he gets the plant down very quickly.
There's the plant. Stuck down. Extension in the round, but yeah, has to force out these fights. Aftershock, wide out in the open. EDG biding their time in that one, making sure to play it with some patience.
But notice how EDG's game plan is to hard anchor the sites. 2 players now on B.
On drop, they're being used. Chichu using a lockdown. Howdong close to Dice as well, still holding his ground. Forces out the orbital strike. Not for an ult. Inside the smoke still. Divide. Chichu just wading right into that one, looking for a potential opening once more. Dash is now active. Plan's going down. No one's cleared Howdong. He was still close to Dice. Gets the damage onto the tower player. Not enough to reset the aim. Divide is in trouble though. Trailblazer needs to be broken. 23 health, 8 bullets. Firing this way, and that with the showstopper goes wide, no damage. Smoggy, he's claimed 2. And Mindfreak, he's left alone in a 1v2. Spots it out, they lined up for him. Ridiculous stuff. Feels like Paper X is going to be granted a free sight. And a swarms to delay, but skips right over with a satchel. Chichu has not been cleared out of tower. The rest of his team delayed as well, swinging through the smoke. Pushed back. Spike retreating now, back towards tree, but Chichu really has just done enough.
That's the kind of free sight to most teams.
30 seconds left.
Hey, giving up though. Crossfire. Op angle, line of sight. Kang as well, he's taking liberties with it. Drops down. Knows that the player plan at default. Smoke opens up the door. Now a watchful eye. Watch drop, misses the shot though. Updraft, Smoke in the face, survives. Even a stun as well. Smoggy so supportive with the util. Enough to push Devi all the way back as well. Flick to the side as well. The precision just not quite there to land it, but still they've taken care of the horse player. Just Devi to deal with.
Like, if you're a really heavy op player, you'll have it in your hands about 30% of the time. He has it 46% on defense.
It's just an outlier. Look at the confidence he has holding this angle as a fault line. Pushing back as well. Space. Vacuums back up again. This Paper X seeking to also just push him back for just a moment. Retreating, skipping and hopping. The bunny hops just to get out of there. Rolling Thunder now pushes them all the way through halls, and a call is made to try and fight. Flashes dodged. Chichu. He's the one who's leading the charge of his team. Kang going to be watching the one angle. They know that they've got them corralled deep to the south side of the map.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, he shuts it down. So Kang was really getting away with a little bit too much. Finally punished for the hubris and might have just handed over a real chance, a real shot now of turning this round.
Major kills for Forsaken to get online, and the economy now looks phenomenal for Paper X, right? 2 Vandals and an Operator in this round where they had only brought in odds and ends. Smoggy hears nothing. And Howdong has cleared the whole of the north side.
30 seconds
They have Brimalt here to deny plant.
Yeah, the longer this takes, the worse it's going to look. Plant onto the corner.
Spike
Stuck.
planted.
There's an ult. A little bit delayed though, but it does force out a clean fight for Smoggy. Brings it to a 2-on-2. Chance for Paper X. They'd love to convert it. Reposition now for Forsaken all the way through tunnel. He's going to be hunting for a chance all the way round here. The op handed over to Devi. 26 health though. He'd have to land the first shot towards main. We don't have any nano swarms for the plan. Time starting to run though. Here the spike ticking. Forsaken, that lurk prior comes in handy. And there it is. Shots found. Pushing right through the smoke. Drift cuts up towards the B side, but they are anchoring close. Here's a lockdown.
I love the idea of this. Forsaken was just controlling tunnel early, so that if EDG pushed this area, they'd get punished.
They're seeking to try and refight, but they're going to be caught up by this ult. Where is the force side as well? Worrying about it. Orbital strike towards the edge of the map.
Nobody got 2!
Nobody's grabbed it. 2 kills!
With a judge, a tree!
It's left it now. 3 players left standing for EDG to try and push this one back. There's Spike eventually starting to get planted. Final round of the first half.
Spike planted.
Damage is done. CGRS with the Rolling Thunder. He's stunned up close to the corner. Forced to use it, unleashes it, lets it rip straight across. And the fight's still taken. Not with the rifles, just the stingers. Damage as significantly done here to Forsaken and Jing. Single bullet. Gust of wind will be enough to bring them down. It's all down to that crossfire angle, Jing. And now about the timing that he takes. Anticipating it, the second play, he knows he's at dicey. Here's the footsteps, but he just cannot win it. Smoggy with the 3-piece, 8-4 being the Forsaken. Does he seek to use some util? I mean, not quite. It's a counter play.
God, that's
they bait
good.
them in and strike them back.
Oh my god, off Chishu's turret contact, they wait like 3 seconds to make sure that they'd committed and then catch them. Oh, it's sickeningly good. The ideas and the execution are all on point for Edward Gaming.
Yeah, and this is the kind of evolution of this team that we've been discussing. They're no longer such an all-in team. All aim, no brain, even though nobody is going across the ropes right now looking for the reflank. But that's going to be paying off a little bit later. The post-plan positioning is just way too good right now. Clearance to tower. Have to use a flash for it. It falls though. First
Nice
level
shot.
to it. A tap onto the defuse. Where is the util to push them away? Stuck onto it halfway already. There needs to be some form of damage being done, and there it is. The collapse. Flooding through the smokes. Striking and converging. Wants to stand his ground.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Up
That
to
is
the open,
not
yeah.
a good idea.
Not a favored fight. Bulldog versus the rifle. There's a lockdown though. They don't have control B main. There is no flank threatened. Paper X, and they actually don't have any tools really to take out this lockdown, so the site's going to be cleared out. Should be able to get the plant down.
Out on with the molly. Smoggy still has Aftershock. We've got Chishu possibly with Nanoswarm lineups, although at the moment he's in tunnel.
Comes down to hitting these shots for Paper X. Starting to flood back in now. So Flash sets them up. I heard a satchel at play. Chichu with his flank timing. Forsaken staring up towards the ceiling on top of the ropes. Well, no kill found. Chichu's running and gunning, man. Fully accurate. Why not? Trying to push them and punish them out of tower, but it's that 1-2 punch, that 1-2 combo. EDG. And yeah, just anticipating it. The fast play towards it, already onto the site. There's a satchel play over the top here. Dash from Kang. No one clear in that corner. Skips and hops though, breaks across their placement just enough for these kills and still anchoring towards the back. That's the buy out the smoke. They thought the molly was safe. Okay, Paper X. Again, he still seeks to try and squeeze and put the punish onto him. CGRS was right behind him. That's the reason why. Kang moving forwards inside of his own smoke. The shorty, that is the perfect range for it. So cleaning up the jet player. Taking a wide face as well into this. Forsaken seeking as well to do some damage. Orbital strike, lay it on top.
And try and collapse on the players in spawn.
Even just a flash straight up. I mean, that didn't tag onto absolutely anybody here. Still nobody takes the fight. They are being squeezed. They've lost control of drop close to the corner. It's really nice movement from Divide. Opens that one up. There's the other flash. Jing ready to dodge and receive. Over to strike round the side here. Up to the Horse players, but they are weak. It's them against 4. Stun gonna be catching, gliding, flick to the side. Shorty up close, brought it to just the 2 of them down. Can't hit the spray down.
Terribly for
Here we
Paper
go.
X.
Pay attention to Jing. Here's the alarm bot. Here's the stun. Misses to the side. It's run and gun in action. Up close. Dash to disengage. Spike has been dropped. Flash in his face. Kang could not dodge it in time. So the trap play, it pays off massively. Left up to Chichu. Nobody.
Bomb grenade out.
They lay claim to the side. They get themselves into position, but they still don't have that spike. And,
And how would they get it back? A jump up drop. I mean, when are you ever going to be favored taking a duel like that? And the big reason that that trap play works is because Kang takes a step back away from the alarm bot instead of going forwards through it.
There's the timing though.
Could this still be winnable?
They've actually just lurked themselves into the spawn. I mean, 37 seconds left. They know that they have to push up towards drop.
And there's no flashes. How do they get up here?
Has to be broken. CGRS once more
seconds
holding that util, waiting for some sort of timing. Here's an alarm bot. Holding for the fault line. Jing seeking to delay with the satchels. It would have to be just an absolute miracle in terms of shots being landed. EDG still doubled up, hoping that somebody will walk into them. Here's a flash, jumping right up to the top, but again, yeah, not set up for it. So Jing walks away with 4. Sand control the updraft play as well, giving up the side entirely. What is the call by Paper X? They seek to fight towards Sand. The potential's there. Holding inside the smoke for now. A-Hall's control going to be theirs. Lockdown in play. Comes down to the timings. Kang gets away with that one. Breaking the timing as well. There won't be any detainment, so he's going to be scot-free, but it has given up a lot of the site. Spike was planted. There's a huge flank and wrap around by Chichu while all this is happening, so he needs to get a bit of a jog on and a bit of a move on. Paper X across the site. Damage being done to a few of them here. Fault line to try and set them up once more, but they're winning their Angels out. And Chichu was found, caught in the moment. It's up to Smoggy. He's low enough. Forsaken just sticking it. They can spam the angle down. This is Paper X with a resounding comeback. 1 round away from taking the map. They hit that shot, but he knows that there's some emphasis and pressure being applied there to the corner. Forsaken still takes the fight. All popped off.
And Kang heavily punished for that little crosshair wiggle that he loves to do.
Here's Sand control, doubled up. Paper X looking to try and bring this one over the line now. 1 kill found, damage done to Chichu, but there is that trade still. 3 versus 3. Positioning's theirs, no side control. Halls, it's all been slowed down. 50 seconds in the round. There's time to do so. Lockdown in play for Chichu. When does he seek to use it though? Mind Freak repositions himself to a hard anchor spot just behind default here. Here's the lockdown being used close. Mind Freak now. He'll be hunting for a chance to get a kill. You can't reposition from this. He's locked out in the open. Buying time, flashes exchanged. 2 seconds remaining. Strikes back and gets the 1. 2 versus 2. Plant now. Time going to be bought. The Paper X
Forsaken on the flank.
on the verge here. This flank's going to be huge for them. One more round to bring it over the line. EDG desperate to cling on for a chance of OT. Players are weak. Turret heard to the side. Forsaken doesn't want to give away his positioning, not yet. The longer you play this, the worse it's going to look. Finally, a time is taken. Forsaken. The jump, the jiggle, spots it out, baits out the shot. They know they're there, but they double up the fight anyway. EDG, the potential to win this one is within their grasp, and with shots like that, Smoggy done to set it up. The goal going to be to try and take that tower's control. Clean movement again off the ropes. Chichu is there onto the corner. Can he even get one? Back towards it. Needs to land the shots as well. It's traded out with the rifles, and not anticipating that CGRS would be a third line of defense. Devi catching the rotations. All down to Smoggy. Turret sees him. It's a 1v3. Quick dodge of the flash. This guy has been a savior for EDG. Can he really overcome this? Baits out the up shot. Finds a clean fight, but just cannot win it out. Not against CGRS right now.
But that info is that there's no one there. Paper X and Northside crunching into them.
Meaning a match. It's rifles and lead. And Fire and Fury exchange on the north side of the map. Just the containment being the playbook for EDG. It works out. Comes at 3-3. No real advantage to either side here, but a bit of a scramble for Paper X on their defensive side. They've lost a lot of control of the map.
Seekers.
Yep,
Nobody
yes,
got
Seekers.
both of those 2 kills, and now he's got the ult orb for Seekers online. This could be monumental to allow Kangkang to have impact on the lurk. It's going to tell him exactly where these players are, and more importantly, perhaps where they're not.
All the Seekers leading their way over towards B here. Do they still want to try and commit into the side? Looks likely, doesn't it? There's a stun. Should be caught with that one. Divide still with the operator. Shorty up close. CGRS unable to find that kill and claim it through the smokes. Kangkang wants to take the timing, wants to take the fight straight to them, but Mindfreak shuts it down. Spike out in the open. It's nobody in a 1v2. This is for the map. For EDG, a chance to once more extend the play of OT. He's been given free rein towards the site. An open plant. Hoping to isolate the fight once more, tap onto it, sees the shoulder, sees the util. Is he going to expect it? Time still running short. Devi hitting the shot and closing out the map.
It's slowly.
Forsaken is eager to take a name off the list. And there we go. Kangkang down and out. Winning against the opposites here. Dash play forwards. Mindfreak seeking as well. Hold it down towards the choke point, but taken out, traded, so 3 for 3, but damage has been done. It's quite
dangerous.
significant. Nade, yeah, that's going to be getting value. Lined him up for him. 2 ripped away with Jing and Devi. Oh, they're feeling it.
4 players up here in mid on this eco round, and just, oh, someone slipped through into mail actually, as Devi controls that area.
The decay damage really kicking in the midst of all of that. There's a nade. Dropped down at the feet of Devi. Mindfreak's got to know that Chichu's cross. That's what he's holding for. Kangkang. He's making a mockery of the
no
game.
way.
An absolute mockery, man.
Well, talk about bad starts. Instantly turned around unless Jin can pick up a 1v4.
Okay. Tactical shooter, very precise. Divide, double up draft, no heads found. He's still there. Eventually the Cosmic Divide is here. Here's the showstopper. Puts it away. Shot, I don't know what happened there, but Jing does not get value from it when he saw 2 of the targets.
Got to be a missed input or something, right?
Yeah, it's surely. I mean, that's brutal. Should have been winning that fight out, and speaking of such, Main still locked down. Arnold taking out Divide. CGRS feeling like he has to make a play in a moment there, pushing forwards into the angle that was being spammed into elbow. Beautiful flash into the corner. Mindfreak hopping away here, contained.
But he chooses to go in, not out.
Yep, there is going to be some of that pushback. Viper's Pit in his face. Flash over to the side, Howdong shuts down CGRS and Jing as they seek to enter. Still a shot lands. Dash is back online, but a spray through. Anticipating the re-swing and the re-peek. Devi on the flank now. You have to try and bring down the Pit to stand a chance. Might come down. Luck of the draw, but Howdong so consistent. There's Chichu falling. The Pit will go down as well. Aim adjusted, Devi. 18 bullets. Player weak enough. Howdong, a single shot should do it. Him versus Devi, and Devi on the cusp of greatness. Waiting it out, seeking the recross, yet takes the fight anyway.
Devi's taken all of mid control.
Updraft, flash over the top as well. Enemy AC 130 seeking for the target. Not going to be getting it. Has to dash away and disengage it. Again, there's a refresher onto the knives and a fight. It's running and gunning. It's pure spray downs occurring. Straight towards ramp already. Heaven control has been given up.
Look at Devi. He already pushed down mid in the beginning of the round, and now he's already here.
Deep pushes on deep pushes. Devi got the backside of the angle. They've given up heaven control. They've got them exactly where they want them. He spots it out, and there's the first. Will he get a second? He will indeed. Wider with the face still. It's up to Smoggy. Chance capitalized, still double-faced with the stingers. They make light work of them. Thrifty win. He's just aiming up close here to reposition as well. Yep, there it is. Not expecting a Howdong was already pushed up, but it is answered back as well from that attempt to take a bit of heaven control.
Where's CGRS going?
What are you doing here?
You have Trailblazer, man.
Trailblazer up close. No, he doesn't expect it. This player's right in front of him. They're stunned up with the stingers. They still claim the kill. Jing, he's going to be pushing, taking the timing of his own. Smoke up. Mindfreak, he needs help right here, and he needs it now. A bit of backup wouldn't go amiss. Where is his team? Close to the corner. Nobody. He's finding that one. Still Mindfreak dodging, juking. Util sent flying. Another Trailblazer being used, and another flank attempt. It's an absolute nightmare for the observers to be catching most of this one because there is action all over the bloody map. Snakebite denying that one plan. Will not get off in time. It's a 1v2 to Vice. Surely not to do it again. Finds the first, and Chichu's low enough that, again, it's a single bullet that will make its mark and win the round out.
30 seconds left.
Buys the time once more. Spike in the hands of Chichu. He knows that pressure is on them. The spike has not been planted, and it's beautiful movement. Trailblazer leading the charge as well, carving up a portion of it. Here's an updraft. Now finally the dash. Sancho, he's super boosted up in the air, man. Smoggy, he finds his two. Jing also answered though initially. It's a 3v3, another dash online. Judge in his hand. Plan for a safe default position. They don't have control of any other area of the map. They're all playing towards the back of the site here. That's quite poor for EDG. They're going to have to make a play, I think, to try and offset that. Smoked across. Trailblazer clears through. Still worried about a potential of that late lurk as well, but now you start to see it. The time to strike is nigh. Paper X. Flash round the side. CGRS with no more util available. That's a Judge up close, though, and he's handed over a gun, I believe. Straight transfers. CGRS pulling out miracles for them. There's a dog. Lay claim to an area of the map here towards Heaven. Already a dash forwards. That's a stun caught into the side. Smoggy, smoke to dissipate as well to try and evade capture, but no, it's Forsaken once more. 2 kills for him in the round. Exchange the weaponry, pick up a gun. A bit of an upgrade for CGRS and an attempt to punish through the smoke. Jing just pushing right into their spawn. I mean, listen, it's boundless. The level of energy that Paper X have got coming into this game. Not a care in the world. They want to go for it again. Fully healed up. CGRS right behind him, and yep. One way to build themselves up. There's going to be a flash and a dash play. It's active. There it is, forwards. Disrespect being showcased, but, well, with the updraft halving, Howdong, he knows where to spray it forwards. He's pushed all the way up deep as well, looking for the counter spam. He's got his team to hold it down. Alongside him with the rifle spam.
Howdong bloomed a flash there that caught the smoke, and then backed up and anticipated Forsaken's pathing perfectly.
Love to salvage the round up, but aware of really the positioning. Kang, he's turning up.
That is going to get the confidence flowing.
We've been talking about how important that was. Kang being that big game player for them.
Every game player for them.
Exactly. And we've got to see the signs of life. And that confidence back so damn important. Here he is. Wants to find the kill onto Mindfreak. Well, denied. Crouch peek though at the off angle. Smoggy seeking to collect, so pick up control of a Heaven. Bit of a lurk, smoke's eventually fading, so close it up for them to try and get themselves into these positions. They've all crossed, but there is awareness for EDG. You can see that in the way that Howdong's playing his positioning. Tucked at a very slight off angle. He's seeking to, again, contain this aggression. He's aware of it, and he's isolated 2 of the fights, make it 3! This IGL for EDG has been absolutely phenomenal. In terms of the reads, his individual play, the sole difference maker in so many rounds. It is the half by, I feel like, still that danger with Paper X. Stun, here's a dash on top of the box. Nobody spamming. Position is forced, here's a stinger fight. Won it out, but spam through the new box. Easy enough angle, nobody. It's granted and gifted it. Still, it's come down to a 2 versus 2. In the midst of all of that, Divide with a late lurk for B main, I believe. Here's a Cosmic Divide also online. This is going to make it quite difficult to get through now if you are EDG, but the spike's still not planted.
Kangkang's looking for a lurk in mid here. Thought he was going to use the nade to try and deny something like that from happening. They could have heard the plan going down.
Giving them easy access to Heaven, dropping down. It's a high-low. She's holding that util, snake bite, careening across, knows it, isolates it. There's a fight there from Kang, wide swing, but Chichu brings down his opposition. It's left to the 1v1. Mind Freak. There's no swing in sight. Time running so damn low here. Chichu just chooses to contact all the way round. It's paper. And Kang did reposition the satchel movement in mid. That's being explored. And Divide, he's taken out early. EDG. What a thing to throw into the mix, but well, Kang just opened himself up a little bit too wide there. Onto the Heaven angle. Forsaken gets in, and now there's a rocket in his hands. Laid down. And that cover and fire. Explosives towards elbow, fight taken up close again. It's being traded out still. It's all up to nobody, and he's been swung right into. 1 versus 1. CGRS versus nobody. 6 bullets. Reload up top. Dog still available. This reposition is everything. CGRS. No way, man. No way at all. Another tap. Baits it. Yep. That's it. Nobody. That is sublime. The Dog leading the charge, clearing all these corners. Smoke as well. Smoky wants to take the timing out of it. He was eager, potentially there to try and take that fight, but right out in the open. CGRS was just holding out the util towards the back. Howdong in and out of the smoke. Smoky still alive here. Spike was dropped down, claims the kill on the rope. It's all up to Mind Freak. In a 1v4, Kang with the art. Of course he's on it. On point. Again, an attempt to converge and collide themselves into it. A jump spot to bait out these shots, dropping down as well. They need to punish Kang. Is swinging wide into him, layering it down these shots. Chichu with the rifle still. Sprays it through, but ran out of bullets in the end. Enough to claim 2 of these kills. Knives backs away. Smoggy, he's low. 35 health. The Viper's pit is there in their hands. It could still be winnable, but no. Taken out. The pit falls. Mind Freak left to do the most, and he cannot do it. 13-9 will be that scoreline. EDG bringing it all the way to map number 3.
A trap off the cam contact.
Yeah, there it is. Flash play over Mound. It's a hard kill to claim, though. Already Goop in the face. Chichu is feeling the heat, feeling the pressure on that one. Nade at his heels. Brings him down early enough. An attempt from Howdong to try and lurk himself into B to gain some ground. Forces out the paranoia, and there's a bit of a wraparound with the door opening. Mad dash over towards the A side. It's going to be some trips meeting them and waiting for them. Breaking the first layer of it. As soon as it's broken, Cage up. Buys even more space. What can Forsaken do with it? Dog claiming the 1 inside the smoke. This way, that way. Forsaken still alive and still in the action. Right in the thick of things. Going for the jumping right click, but he's brought down to his knees on top of it. Tree control going to be there as Mind Freak towards the back of the site. The Dizzy is good. Kang could not see anything. Yet the Dog still doing the most. Colliding, collapsing. That's Paper Rex taking the site before this little door broken. Divide holding close though inside the pit. Off angle. Here's the reload. Seeking to strike in between the timings of it.
30 seconds.
Put down though. Shut down. Nobody. And Howdong still here. Top of the map. Falling asleep at the wheel a little bit. Dizzy in his face. He's fully blinded up there. The satchel will do the job for him. Stun over the top. Wingman is a full collapse and collide of the utility. Yet the guns are what reigns supreme in this round. Damage being done. Cam over the top. Forsaken. He's inside of it. Still a fight to be found. But eventually traded. Again, another collapse and collide over towards A. Nobody's already pushed up past this smoke, and he's close up onto the angle. Here's the TP. Can't get the kill though. Mind Freak gets the better of him. Forsaken with the Odin meanwhile as well. He was miles away, and this is still this brawl. An engagement that's yet to be taken, but they're covering the backside angle where Howdong, he did TP a little bit prior.
Aggressive onto Jing. Onto stairs. But no, looks like a classic B end.
And here it is, tempo increase, paranoia, right up in his face. Jing with the rocket, he lands it, there it is. Attempts to transfer with the spray, but only the 1 kill found, and still Kang alive and kicking towards Heaven. Brought it down to the 1 versus 1 as CGRS. TP across over towards the side, Kang fully blinded up, paranoid, this way, and that way, it's just running straight into the smoke. Disrespect showcased. CGRS removing him. Just giving a hop over towards that high ground angle. Wingman and the Boombot being used in conjunction. Lurk timing here for Chichu. Bullet to the head, right through the wall, sets him up for the kill onto Forsaken, and now he's lurked himself into a 4 position. Maybe he can make something of this.
They know that they control a lot of the map. Nobody is going to get Seekers online with the plant here. So they could make some kind of play off that. In a player disadvantaged position like this, though, the Seekers may end up giving away the specific spots that EDG are playing in. They're going to have to use them early.
Here it is. Off the rip as soon as they're earned.
Oh,
One of the Seekers is going main to mount. That's going to be giving false information.
Unlucky.
How has that worked out? Maybe towards that rotating door. The wide face, wide swing adjustments necessary with the aim, and nobody. He's found 3 in a round, 2 off the back of that. 8 HP though. Backs away. Trailblazer still available for him, but does he want to give away his positioning? CGRS hot on the trail. Looking for the kill, seeking it out. Spam onto the corner here. It's all about the timing. And how does this fight get taken? Nobody can hear it. The tap onto it, finds it and isolates it. 4 kills for nobody.
They just aren't pushing Devi off this angle.
Oh, Devi. Oh my! Reactions. Swift with it. Kang seeks to equalize and answer back. He's dashed in with the operator, wants to lead the charge with his team. Not scared, is he? Forsaken though. Ring around the rosy, he's tripping his face yet. Doesn't have the weapon for the job, really. He ends up falling.
What is happening here?
Yeah, it's a little bit insane. Kang's already up into heaven. Devi's just out-opted him. Words I never thought I'd be uttering, but here we are. Needing a flash to maybe set up another angle forwards, but already all the positions in the post plant being shorn away here from the EDG players. They're going to try and hold on to at least some semblance of it. Spam into the cage. They've got to know the tree is compromised. It is. It's traded. Nobody answered. But the kill is going one for another. Chichu holding onto the high ground angle here. Tap onto the spike. He has no way to push them off of this. Devi can stick it to half. Silently dropping down. There's no way at all to win the round. So Paper X is winning by default.
EDG are getting very desperate. This
pure disrespect. Pushed up close here. Seekers now again paving the way onto the site. Paranoia is exchanged on either side here. Mind Freak seeking to at least still hold on to control of this double door, but yeah, Smoggy from the side around the back. This is Forsaken now. Guardian in hand. Showstopper. Misses. Damage being done here onto the high ground angle. Neurotheft given a bit of space and still needing to find a few more of these kills. It's all over the place. Spray transfer. Judge in his face. Jing is brought down. CGRS. It's the only one left in a 1v3.
specific spot on the map that they felt like they could abuse, and that was in tree.
Off the back of that one flash, pushes away any sense of aggression and taking back that space.
But the flash and the paranoia being used means that EDG know there's 2 players there.
Whoa, it's getting strained. It's getting dangerous here. Crossfire set up towards heaven and the connector. It's a B plant. Not shying away from it now. Door starting to get rotated and maybe played towards as well. Kang low enough here, holding all these angles. CGRS definitely weak enough on top of it. They've left, given up control of main. Jing wins his fight out towards the connector. It's brought the ult back online. Do they know that the players are in heaven? They do indeed. Savai claims that kill out in the open. Where is Haodong left remaining? It's Wingman with the defuse, sticking it through. That's 8-4. Util already being expended here. There's a paranoia in the hands of Haodong. Wingman going for the plan, wide out into the open. Kang flash in his face, can't seem to deny it. Still wants to take the fight though. Devi is happy for it. With the ghost in his hands, should be set up for the win, but that timing is just so damn unfortunate. Inside the smokes and everybody's grouped up towards tree. 3 players left there, dizzy in their faces, flashes, everybody blind, running and gunning with the frenzy. Reloading the clip and right behind you. Jing did not hear it, the rotation of the door, not expecting it. Paper X do play like this on their attack side. A lot of 4-1 splits, heavy group up plays. Paranoia now ripped its way through. Kang caught out here, holding a close angle. Needs to try and land those shots, but a rocket at his feet. They'll do enough to do the damage, and Jing still is not content with it. Dropping down into the side, it's nobody who seeks to at least collapse and take advantage of all that chaos, but he will not do it, so... Trips also being contained.
The Guardian's like a poor man's Odin in this spot, perhaps.
Seeking to spam here, but a fight to be taken by Kang with the dash to get back. And well, he hits that, doesn't he? The harder shot to really make the most of. Forsaken was seeking to at least capitalize off of that when the aim was being adjusted. Satchel sets it up towards the side. Devi was jumping up out in the open. It's left up to 2 for Paper X. EDG, great understanding of how they wanted to play this one. They barrel and swarm over that mound control, and at the back of the site, it's just up to Jing. How much can he really do? Yeah, he's popping off for his team. Granted one, not the second. to hold back once more this onslaught. Onto the side, round to the side. Forsaken, for some reason, being the first one in. Seekers and Dizzy in his face will push him back, but nobody seeks to plug up the gaps. There's one kill, can't claim the second. Device, good movement. Spike denied. No plant in sight. Wingman taken out and removed, and Jing does eventually punish him. The operator taken down, but time is running so damn low here with only 11 seconds remaining. The spike, it has to be planted. Has to be an attempt to try and push them back and away. 7 seconds. Spike needs to be stuck. Good satchel. Does bail him and buy them a little bit of time and space, but Chichu is already quick on the trail. Hits the flick and the adjustment. Devi just can't land the spray transfer. Not enough to survive in the middle of all of that. So EDG, Seeker still ready. Door rotating in his face. That's going to be the boom bot. Flash to the back. Rocket in his hands. Everything to try and delay this one. Smoggy, he's rocketed. He's stunned up. Satchel cannot escape his fate. He will fall. 4 versus 4. Now we see it being slowed down.
This tree door is on permanent rotate.
Yeah, Satchel there to try and push back. Gun is claimed. Jing,
he couldn't get out.
Yeah, I don't know what occurred there. Maybe pushed back into position by the door, but he ends up falling.
He got stuck in the rotating door like a child at a hotel. Just going round and round.
But now Paper X take the awkward timing. Lurking their way back in here. It's Forsaken. He's found his timing. He's found his mark. Chichu falling over the top. It's up to Kang to respond and respond. He does mosh pit. Oh my goodness. Jumping to narrowly avoid the damage here.
30 seconds left.
Enough done though. It's up to these few. Wingman dropped down with the spike in his hand, doubled up. It's all up to Kang, yet still, again, cannot hit it with the spacing in mind. Oh my, narrowly avoiding another collateral. The plant while all this is happening. Chichu pushing forwards, denies, and Kang out the one side. Dash to disengage, only the one kill, 4 versus 4. Still a minute left in the round, whereas the spike dropped down to the floor. Devi is out of there.
Yeah, he's pieced it.
Now even with the Omen ult, seeking to reposition, they've taken the front section of A. Deep lurk by Forsaken as well, so it's that mad dash all the way over.
CGRS is getting exposed by this ultimate on the other side of the map.
Very good ultimate.
Does EDG go for a fast retake here? They don't really have great utility for it.
I mean, this feels so uncertain on either side. Like, tepid is the approach. They don't know if they've already rotated here, but there's 24 seconds left, and players have rotated. It's a collection of them, of EDG, now seeking to retake from the backside of the site. Seeker's online, though, with that plant. That's going to give a bit of space, information as well. Kang fires off the shot, and Hadong was just out of position. The random spray of bullets brings Kang down to just 22 health. He has smokes to try and reposition, doesn't take it. He misses the shot, and Devi with the transfer. Chichu aiming to make the most, but he's brought down on top of it. It's 11-8, Paper X approach. The site's going to be given up. Chichu has to make something of this. Does he choose to take a timing?
How could he? With the thrash in his face, almost impossible.
Doesn't want to swing into this, but this fight at Rubble, it's so damn important. Flash exchange still close to the angle, close to the corner. Forsaken is there. They lay it down and strike back for Smokey there still. Chichu, last one left. He forces it to the 1v1. This is for the map and the series to stay in it. The Pride of Pacific. It's CGRS, the sub player. A battle for survival. Chichu getting info, spotting out where he is, but he does not know where CGRS is. And it's just mere moments away. The aim cannot be adjusted. Paper X survive.